Hello, welcome to Story Matter Talk Show. My name is Nerot Rakton, and today I'm having very important guests, and I will allow them to introduce themselves. Let's start here.
Okay, my name is Lawi Lutomia. I work for VSO Kenya, supporting the projects here in Kakuma.
Thank you.
And my name is Samson Orao. I work with ActionAid Kenya. I'm the interim executive director for ActionAid. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, maybe you can just tell my audience what is ActionAid do in Kenya, and maybe particularly in Kakuma, what do you guys do?
So I'll speak about what we do in Kenya. ActionAid works in 53 countries globally. And in Kenya, we are present in 22 counties. We have been in this country since 1972. And our work is mainly with women and young people on advocacy campaigns around rights, around empowerment, around governance issues, around peace and security, around climate justice, around economic empowerment. Our engagement is in that space, ensuring that we are able to support communities to realize their rights, to a just and democratic livelihood. And so coming here to Kakuma and being in this space with Stories Matters and engaging with the community that is here, for us is a great honor, because I see the change and the potential. But even more than that, I see evidence of campaigns work that young people are doing, and it has made me very happy. It is pleasing. Thank you.
Thank you so much for answering that. Maybe I turn to...
Yeah, maybe just like my colleague Samson has said, for VSO, what we do in Kakuma, we work closely with partners like ActionAid, and our focus is mostly on a number of issues. One is just ensuring that people are sensitized along the matters, their rights, how to claim their rights, where to access information, and all that. And then we also focus on service delivery. And with service delivery, it comes to the issues about accountability. And this is where we work with young people mostly, so that as they understand their rights and all that, they are also in a position to hold the service providers to account in this case, because this is the energetic population that is mostly affected. So work with young women, we work with the young people, work with women, we work with persons with disabilities in this case, just to make sure that they are receiving services that are not just services, but quality, inclusive services. And also just in terms of climate change, climate justice, and all that, we work to make sure that we are building resilient communities, that understand mitigation measures in terms of the climate change and all that. So we work closely with ActionAid under the project called SPA2. SPA2, that is Strategic Partnership Agreement, under the funding of Danida in this case. And this is where the young people come in, like Kakuma Media, telling people about the stories, sensitizing the communities. And this is the far that we've come working with them.
Okay, thank you very much for answering those questions. And maybe you just say one word to the youth, as now you're already...
I actually have a comment before I say one word to young people.
Yes.
And mine would be a call to action.
Yes.
ActionAid Kenya, ActionAid Denmark visited Kakuma today, and we have been hosted by Kakuma Media and Story Matters Entertainment. And I just want to say that the advocacy campaigns that this group of young people are doing are some of the best in this part of the world. That what we have seen today are stories of resilience. What we have seen today are stories of hope. What we have seen today are stories of change. And that through this platform and through this group, we can witness change in fragile contexts across our region. That the young people in Story Matters Entertainment and Kakuma Media are using their voice to ensure that communities are able to realize justice and they're able to realize matters that support them. And so I want to call upon all partners, those who work with ActionAid, those who fund ActionAid work, and those that we collaborate with here in Kenya, within the region, and globally, that this would be a partner that is worth investing in. And you can check out their various social media handles. You will be able to see material that they have put together, and from there, you will be able to see changes that have happened in this region. And together with VSO, we are very proud about this partnership. It is a partnership that has demonstrated results, and it is a partnership that we are keen on continuing with and ensuring that we facilitate it for as long as we still have this resource supported by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark and by our colleagues and friends at ActionAid Denmark. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's very meaningful. I like it. I don't know. What about Slavi?
Yeah, for me, from where I'm sitting, I'll say just to echo again what my friend has said. Like working with the young people and working with Kakuma Media, I'll say it's the most comprehensive group of young people that I've worked with. For example, in terms of nationalities, I'll say this is the group that has, I don't know how many number of nationalities, looking at starting from the host community, the Kenyans, the South Sudanese, the Congolese, the Ugandans, the Ethiopians, very, very comprehensive in this case. And so when they talk about peace building, I know this is where they start from, you know, in terms of just bringing young people together, bringing young minds together, telling stories using the media and all that so that they can reach the numbers. And I think this is massive in terms of reaching more people outside there so that we can hold our leaders to account in this case and make sure that we are having growing economies, we are having growing, resilient communities and all that. And maybe just to say, working with Kakuma Media, you know, for me, the message outside there is refugees are not just here because they are refugees, but they are here and they have the potential. They have a lot of skills. They have a lot of, stories that they can tell to change the world that we live in. And so even to the donors that we are having outside there, I can say that Kakuma Media can just be a stepping stone to reach out to more refugee members so that we can harness, the skills that they have to make sure that we change their community for the better.
Thank you so much. And on behalf of Story Matters and Kakuma Media, I'd like to thank you guys for being here and believing in the talent of these young people. It's a very group that are very motivated, are willing to work. Maybe they just get the resources out there and they can change the world. Thank you for having us, and we appreciate that. And we are not taking your support for granted.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
It's okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.